How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Millennial Gamer. I'm your host, James. Welcome back to Final Fantasy XII, the original Final Fantasy XII. Very important, not the Zodiac Age, whatever it's called. The original. I have the game box right here. An interesting fact, this is the original game that I bought back in the day. You can see how beaten up the sticker is. Look, I'm trying to get it. Look. Yeah, you can see all the gunk and stuff from years of being sat on my shelf. Anyway, last time we did all the tutorials and we got all of that out of the way. We met Rex, we met Captain Bosch, who unfortunately killed the king as Rabanastre was being invaded. Well, the war was mostly over and the king was trying to sign a treaty, but it was not to be, as Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg murdered the king in front of Rex's eyes. Rex being Vaughn's older brother, the character we are playing right now. I'm literally jumping right in after the last time. I've read some of the book, and if you didn't know, we are. Let me just quickly. I'm not going to do this at the beginning of every playthrough, every episode. I'm just because it's the beginning. Bear with me. We're using the guidebook, the official guidebook. So I've had a quick read of it, and literally everything is nice and simple and kosher as we get into the game. So let's jump straight back in. We're in the royal city of Rabanastre. We're not going to talk to every single NPC. You see, like, little kids jumping up and down, like, "Hey, mister, you want to hear about the history of Rabanastre? It won't cost you too much." "What? I'm going to eat two, you know." Cheeky little git. Let's see. Gil ought to do it. No, I've only got 150. Oh, you're no fun. Anyway, we saw Pinello last time, and she told us that a person named Miguelo, who... We're orphans, basically, and it feels like we're being looked after by someone called Miguelo. I know all this, by the way. I'm just in case you didn't. As you can see, there's a bunch of shopping we can do around here, look. Get used to these streets. I'm going to be doing a lot of shopping around here. So, Miguelo's place is this way.
Vaughn, I was waiting.
Said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
Sounds exciting.
No problem. The desert team's in trouble. I'd be sending you to early grave, my boy.
I love his voice.
I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
Tomage.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Pinello on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
Oh, God. I felt that.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
Cheers, Miguelo. You're cool. You're also massive. Big chonger of a man. I love, like, worlds where, like, humanoids and whatever the hell these kind of creatures are just live together. Do you know what I mean? That's the kind of D&D game I like to run, where it's just a bunch of, like, weird races all put together to the point of where they're not considered weird races, you know? Right. Rabanastre's cool, right? Feels so big and sprawly. Right, I believe this is the Sand Sea. I'm still coughing a little bit. My voice is still repairing itself. I do apologise. The Sand Sea. I love the swirling crystal lights on the outside. That's really cool. It's easy work, my boy. Oh no, my boy. 17-year-old in a pub. Seems fine.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Stop loafing around.
Look,
You loaf.
This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
Creature spotted in the Ester sand. What is that thing?
It's a tomato.
Ah, Vaughn.
A tomato.
Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Magello.
That's right. Vaughn, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Magello. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Now, Kites.
Oh, right.
These kids today, they don't know they're born. Right, so we get into a big part of this game. So, here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board, and when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monsters you're hunting is called your mark. Mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato. I say tomato because I am British. I'm English. Although I don't mind if you say tomato. It really doesn't bother me. And if it does bother you, you might want to get over it. The mark I've petitioned to have, that I have to have hunted. Do you want to hear all the details? Yeah, that'll help. Let's start with accepting the hunt. You can't just take a look at the board and then go running off for the mark. You'll miss out on all the bounty. Should have said booty, that would have been funnier. You got to talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So, take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come and talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? No, I want to talk to you. I want to go away and then come back and talk to you. Once the agreement's in place, the petitioner will then tell you how to find the mark. When you hunt it, report back and claim the booty. Yeah, I said booty. I know what I said. Oh, and I'll give you something to help you track your hunt. A clan primer. Primer? Primer? A clan thingamabob. That's what it says. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. You accepted the clan thingamabob. Clan thingamabob has been added to your party menu. Primer. Yeah. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Ooh, an Orachian amulet? I can't say these words, it's fantasy words. Looks like you can't even equip that yet, you know? You know why? You don't have the license for it. I'm, like, 17. I can't get a license for most things. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progression as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magic, white magic, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed upon me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. You can acquire a new license anytime you like from the party menu. First, decide whose license you want to examine. We'll choose Vaughn. I don't see anyone else here, so it looks like it means you, Vaughn. Is he one H away from being Vaughn? I don't know. English and names are weird. This is the license board. This is the thing that isn't properly, that I didn't like about the Zodiac Age. I think. I can't remember. This is the license board. The license board shows which license you already have, as well as some new ones waiting to be obtained. I promise you later episodes are going to have less of this tutorializing, I promise you. It's an early part of an RPG, man. You got to settle in. Licenses you've acquired are marked with a star. Ah, see? I got the steel license. Aha. I've also got leather cap and leather clothes. Leather clad. and a mithril sword. Looks like right now you can equip leather clothes, leather cap, and a mithril sword, and you have the technique to steal from your foes. Heh, still a little wet behind the ears. But don't pee on me then. We all have to start somewhere though. The more licenses you have, the more equipment you'll be able to use, and the more abilities you'll have to choose from. Mithril blade, I want that mithril blade. But a license alone isn't enough. Did you notice how mithril blade was darkened? That's because you don't have one in your inventory. Inventory or inventory? Words are weird. You'll need to buy magic from the magic shop and arms from the smithy before you'll be able to put these licenses to use. It doesn't matter which you get first, the magic, the equipment, or the license to use them, so long as you have both. See, it's easy. You fight, you get the license, you buy the object, you now have the license to use that object, or magic, or whatever. You can use any magic and technique in your possession as soon as you acquire the necessary license. But you'll have to equip the weapon and armor before they'll do you any good. Got it? Pretty easy. Alright, let's take a look at the number in the top left. These are your license points. The LP, that's very important. It's what we're going to be trying to accumulate as much as we can. You spend these points to acquire new licenses. You can acquire any license that's next to one you already have, but only if you have enough license points. So I don't have 20 license points, so I can't buy Libra. And I can't use First Aid, because that costs 20. However, the amulet he gave us, armlet, whatever, this should do it. Why don't you try obtaining the license now? Select the license with X, and then you'll have the accessories 1, license. Right, so now I control. So you can see, like, see how, like, swords and then heavy armor. So all the heavy armor stuff is going to be roughly in this corner, whereas all the bow stuff is going to be down here, like this. Oh god, that shot me right at the start. You'll understand it more as we go on. You probably already understand it anyway. It's just in case you don't. The armlet. Words. Now you shouldn't have any trouble equipping that armlet I gave you. Just don't forget to equip it, okay? You probably noticed already, but when you obtain a license, several new ones appear on the board. Arm guard, or tourmaline ring, a bangle. I want that. I need cure. You don't have enough license points to obtain any more now, but take down a few monsters and you'll have the points before you know it. I think you get 1 point per bad guy, right? Don't be in a hurry to spend all your points though. Think about which license you really need, or you might regret it later. Oh, let's show you one more thing while I'm at it. Go ahead and press square. I'm pressing square, watch me. Okay. Bunch of question marks. Oh, I see steel. That list shows all the actions you can take during battle. It could definitely come in handy. Well, if you can remember all that, you shouldn't have any trouble taking down a mark or two on your own. I remember being bombarded with that information at the very beginning of playing this. License has been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll need this. Oh, God, I've got itchy nose. You'll need this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gates. Thanks, Tomage. You obtained a writ of transit. The east gate is the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of the mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins! Try equipping Varn with the amulet. Use the equip, blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's do it. Let's equip. I know how to do things. Man, there's so much I can do now. Equip. Use the equip to equip. Funny that. Right. What do we put it on? Is it on accessories? Yes. That pushes my max health up. Nice. There's probably going to be points in this playthrough where I'm just going to be going through things and optimizing, especially as we get a bigger party. But you can remove all, which makes it easier, and then you can just equip as you go. Right, let's get all these marks off. Okay, so there's the license board. Nice. Then we got the world map. Just want to get all the exclamation marks. Nalbina Fortress, that's where we were with Rex. Damascus Esther Sand is probably where we're going. And then we're in Rabanasta. And then the Garam Scythe Waterway. Garam Scythe? I think that's it. Waterway is underneath the city, I assume. Then the Clan Primer. I don't think I ever used the Clan Primer. I think it's just there as, like, you know. Anyway, now that we've got that, now we're going to be directly referencing the book. Because there is a thing that I want to go to. So, basically he told you all about, like, hunts and things of that nature, right? Well, there is an optional clan in the city that you go to. You'll see what I mean. And I'm pretty sure it's this way. I think so, but I'll find it. I have the guidebook. We have the technology, people. Again, we are going to be getting into the nitty-gritty of the game soon enough. And we're going to be hunting the rogue tomato soon, so... Right. See, that's got a bunch of question marks. You know, I'm not sure what this sign is for. Now we can go in here. The door is firmly shut. Oh, can I not do it yet? You got a primer. You have, well, that's what you're standing out here for. Can't quite recall your face. Are you new? Might want to pay special heed to what the folks inside say. Well, are you going in or not? Okay, let me in. I forgot you have to talk to that guy. Music is so good. For the longest time, I was using several little playlists of the Final Fantasy XII soundtrack in my Dungeons & Dragons games. So a lot of this music is sort of coming back to me in moments from my games. Okay, we are in a place. We're doing a thing. Are you ready for some more dialogue? I'm sorry if this is like, you wanted some more big balls action, but this is the nitty-gritty of the game. This is what I want. This is what I'm trying to get out of it. That guy there looks cool. He looks like a little Magello. What's his name? I'm trying to read his name. That's why I went quiet then. McEnroe. McEnroe? A new clan member. I am McEnroe. A pleasure, I'm sure. Unlike our other members, I cannot participate in hunts. My specialities lie in the collection of information. You have a question about one of your marks? Ask. I will tell you what you need to know. Yes. What is it you need? I am Regine. How am I supposed to pronounce that? A full hunt for the clan Centurio. I know my boundaries and I didn't join the clan. It is a wellspring information. The mark. Okay, so how do you get this? Ass. Yes. I did not just say ass. God. You. Mont Blanc, right? Kupopo. Yours is a new face. Are you a hunter? Welcome to the clan hall. I am Mont Blanc, founder of the clan Centurio. Is it Centurio? It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Kupo. Our clan has a very strict entrance exhibition. Entrance examination exhibition. Told you I'm not good at reading. We should begin yours at once. And you pass! Mughals are quick to make their minds up, Kupo. You are now a member of the Clan Centurio. Nice. You can't do this until you get the until you take the first mark. Here is the clan hall. You'll hear about especially here in the clan hall. You'll hear about especially dangerous marks, and you won't find posted on any notice boards. The moment they rear their ugly heads. Not all of them are ugly, right? Well, I'll get on with the filing the necessary clan membership certificates. I'll be finished in no time flat, Kupo. Kupo, I nearly forgot. Now that you're a member, you can make a purchase from our clan shop in the Muthru Bazaar. Be sure to stop by, Kupo. Happy hunting! Right, so we're now part of the Clan Centurio, which is, it's all optional, this, by the way. This is all, like, side quest, monster hunting stuff that you can do that is completely optional. Hello, how does the day find you? Hunting the rogue tomato, huh? Find it in the Damascus Estesan. Leave by the east gate. Head to the northeast. Now go. Oh, about your clan rank. When you defeat 2 marks and accumulate 700 clan points, you will gain a rank. Now go. He told me to now go twice. So now I shall go. Do I not talk to him again then? He's very adorable and I like him. Have his hunt, Kupo. All your membership papers are in order, Kupo. That was quick. My man don't mess around. Allow me to give you this to commemorate you joining the guild. I'll have a little something for you each time you attain a new clan rank, Kupo. I take 3 potions. That was well worth speaking to him again. Keep up the splendid work, Kupo. Kupo Po, I'm sorry, but I don't have any hunts to tell you about at the moment, Kupo. Kupo Po Po. Po 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 Po. Watch out for the Popo. So now we are part of the Clan Centuria, which is awesome because the game, the book, the guidebook, which is down here, by the way, which is why I keep slapping down like this, it tells you when the most appropriate time to take on certain monsters is. It also gives you, let me give you a quick, let me show you. You see here, we've got Lowtown, and then it says recommended level. I don't know if you can see that. As we progress through the game, it'll tell me what the recommended level for that part is. I'm going to try and stay just above that recommended level. At one point, I was like 10 levels above the recommended level. I think that might be a bit ridiculous, especially for a playthrough for YouTube. But I'm going to try and stay just above that recommended level. So there is going to be parts where I'm going to be grinding and working out and stuff. And like I say, I'll do all that off screen, a lot of it. But each time a new monster appears and we can go for it, we can get it. My voice cracks then. It'll tell us when's the appropriate time to do it, in which time that's when we're going to do it. So, let's consult the map. We want to go to the East Gate. Now, there's a merchant waiting at the East Gate, according to the book. Okay, so we're headed to the main plaza now, which looks really nice. Now we can take on monsters, and we can take on hunts and stuff. And if you don't go to the clan there, you don't get any of the special monsters, as was pretty obvious. So now, we want to hunt the rogue tomato, and then I think some hunts will then become available, but obviously we're level 1 and we don't want to be diving in head first, because we will die. So a lot of the time I'm going to be cutting out moving through the city like this, so I'm just enjoying it now and leaving it in so you can take in the sights and the smells of the royal city. I love some of the names in here, like Rabanasta, Dalmasca, Arcadia. Great names. Although I'm sure the word Arcadia has been used quite a bit in fantasy. It's quite an obvious fantasy name. Anyway, we're in the South Plaza. So, there is a guy. Let me quickly read. Northeast side of the plaza. So I think it's this dude here. Hey, dude. Desert merchant. Okay, see, I love how there's just two different bloodlines, 2 different races and body shapes and stuff just interacting as if it's nothing. I made it in from the east gate, but before they closed the gate, but my friend was stopped before he could get through. Could you take something to him for me? Could you take him something for me? Sure, no probs. Excellent. You should find him just outside the east gate. A bangar like myself. And don't go selling. That's to pocket the gil for yourself. You hear? You can't tell what to do. I obtained a small package. Where were we going? It was the east gate we were going, wasn't it? Yes, so. We want to go this way. Some nice memories of playing this game when it first came out. I was obsessed with it when it first came out. Completely obsessed with it.
You there, let's see some papers, boy.
Papers, boy.
Passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello.
God, so
I
smug!
see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offence in such trifling matters.
I would be an Imperial, wouldn't I? Which makes sense, because I am English.
Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to trifle. You shut up, boy. Right. And there is a crystal. Let's take the time to do a save, shall we? Let's take the time. Yes, I like to save my current progress. See, it says our clan rank there. Moppet. What the hell is a moppet? Right, there's a Bungar guy somewhere. He's a Bungar, but he's a Bungar. No, he is. Hapless merchant. My companion and I arrived together, but they signed out my goods for inspection. Singled out my goods for inspection. I've been held up all day. Came from the city. Did you see a Bungar? Yes, I did. Here it is. Take the stuff. I don't think you get anything for this except for goodwill. I could have sold it. I think it's like 150 gil. Well, what do you know? Thanks, my boy. Helped me out of a tight spot you have. Heading into the deserts, are you? Best watch yourself out there. Get into any fights, just be sure to keep well healed. Hear me? Mind your wounds, on the next blow you take could be your last. Had myself caught by the tail from time to time. A time or two out there. Let me tell you. He's teaching me to stay healed. I mean, Jesus. Of course I'm gonna stay healed. I want to rent a chocobo. Right. Let's get some fighting going. We haven't done any fighting yet. I want to do some fighting. I equipped my armlet thing from Tomage. It's weird how Tomage wants you to fight a tomato. Did the Americans call him Tomage then? I thought that was pretty clever. Now get used to these sights. Oh, it's a dinosaur! The Dalmasca Ester Sand. East Sands, right? Here we go. Right, so they've got if they've got a green health bar like that, it means they're friendlies or they're docile creatures. But if they have a red health bar, that means we can put them in Pain Town. Which, let's single this guy out and let's put him work. What I'm going to do is run away until he can't get me, but he's going to hit me anyway. That's fine. Oh, let's block. I am going to need a shield. That is going to help. Nice. Yeah, 1 license point per enemy. They give me 11 experience points. And I did see one of those boys up here, didn't I? Let's get the drop on him. Oh, no, I didn't get the drop on him. He got the drop on me. We both attacked at the same time. Luckily, I do miles amount more damage than he does. Watcha! They're cool. They're like little wolves. Reminds me of one of the Digimon. See that? 2 chain. 2 chains! And we got a Windstone. So, if you kill, it's probably going to tutorialize us on this later on, but if you kill multiples of the same enemy as you progress and you build up a big chain, basically the loot you gets more and more rare and more valuable. Right, I don't know about you guys, but I'd be seeing a tomato over there. A tomato. That's me Britishness, that is. He's looking a bit rogue, so he must be our rogue tomato. I'm saying tomato unironically. Like, sometimes it's tomato, sometimes it's tomato. I'm British. Even though we invented the language, we're still not very good at it. Those noises, though. Okay. It's on. Let's do a smart. I got some potions. Yeah, I think that was smart. So now we want to run round here. Still gotta get used to the flipping camera. My God. I see he's got a geezer with him, though. I want that geezer to go away. Let's get the rogue tomato in sights. Let's go and mess him up. And then run, because we don't want any of those wolves to catch up on us. Whatever they're called. Yeah, they're just called wolves. Is his teeth sticking out, the rogue tomatoes? You see it? Oh! That hurt, that was pain. Nearly there. Yeah! I did it! Oh, he got slammed. I felt the vibration. Rogue tomato. Vanquished. Nice.
Galbana lilies?
Galbana lilies. Sounds fancy.
Never thought I'd see him growing out here.
Nor me, and I don't even know what they are.
This'll make a nice souvenir. Time to call it a day.
It's a day. I did it. Are you proud of me? You obtained a handful of Galbana lilies. Let's slay some more foes, shall we? Have you noticed? It might just be me, and it might just... Because I'm a bit of an audio guy, because obviously I was a musician. Am a musician, should I say. But the dialogue for Final Fantasy games, and this game in particular, is really heavily compressed. Is that just me? Like, it sounds really... like, their mouths sound really close to the microphone, and that kind of thing. I think it might just be me being a bit of an audio dude. But... let me know what you think. Next time we get into some dialogue, which will be soon, just... I feel like the audio is super compressed. If you know what I mean by that, you know what I mean. Haha! We also leveled up, and that's nice. Let's, I did see another wolf boy, right? Did I? Let's take out one more wolf boy. And then go back in, because there's some cutscenes that we wanna do. Oh, see, there are two wolf boys. I get carried away with leveling up in this game, I should tell you that. Stick with me, I'm gonna take out these wolf boys and get some more level up. Actually, no, I'm not, because my health is, like, dangerously low. We're gonna take him out. See, we got a chain of 5. I think we'll leave it there. We won't push our luck. Let's head back in, because I'm flashing red. But we're level 2. There's a point coming up where it does say recommended level 3. So at some point I'll be coming back in to do a bit of leveling up. Rabanasta. I might get to a point where I might just do a bunch of leveling. Like, I might stick in one place for ages and just do that for, like, off camera, obviously. So then we don't have to worry about leveling up going forwards. And obviously, the more leveling up you do, the more loot you obtain, which means more money you'll get. Plus, you'll get more license points, which means the more licenses you'll get. And the more licenses I get, the more I can just buy stuff and then just immediately use it. So, oh yeah, the Bangar told us we need to heal. If he didn't tell us, we'd be screwed. No, I don't want to save my game yet. I want to heal. Okay, you noticed how everyone's gone to the door here? Here we go. Do we talk to this guy? Hapless merchant. Oh, why don't you let us through? Don't care. Can we not? How do I do it? Oh, there's kites. Ah, Vaughn. Guess I'm not the only one who got locked out of the city. I told Pinello about the mark you were going after, and I guess I got her worried, so the two of us headed out to find you. As soon as I stepped out, the guards closed the gate, and things got crazy. I haven't been able to find a way in since.
Stand back there. Back! This gate's closed until the ceremony's over, do you hear?
Now what?
Open the gate!
It's a fancy-looking chocobo.
Alright, out the way.
Right, out the way.
Wait a second. How come you let these chocobos through the gate and not us?
What of it? This here's a pedigreed parader, boy. Cost tens of thousands of gil, this one did. A prettier price than 100 of you provincials would fetch.
Heavily compressed.
Keep your distance. We don't want the chocobo sticking a peasant.
What'd you say?
See, he says chocobo.
Right then, move them in.
Oh, my Galbana lilies. Damn.
That does it.
Ho, 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 a fine chocobo you have there. Yes, cedar down stock, if I'm not mistaken. Change the soil, change the chocobo, am I right?
There's Pinello.
Yes, different soil means different bouquet, too. Take a Dalmascan Moreau's wine, eh? It may lack the flavor and depth of some of your Arcadian wines, but it has a certain strength of character. It's not bad, really, once you get used to it. Care for some, sirs? There's more than enough for all to cool their throats, of course.
His voice is ace. I love it.
You let these carts through and close this gate as ordered. My mail's choked with this sand.
My mouth's choked on this sand.
Don't give me a scare like that. You're lucky that ended where it did.
Right. Now's our chance to go through.
Come on.
The ceremony will be starting soon.
Cool.
I best be hurrying.
Okay, well... Vaughn, wait! What is it? Vaughn!
Vaughn! Man, the game still looks so good. Don't forget, I'm playing this on the original hardware as well. I still think it looks good anyway. Nice hair, bro. Stick with me, Pinello. I got you, girl. So this is the console.
We will have order. I give you your new consul, His Imperial Highness Lord Vane Solidor, Commandant of the Arcadian Empire's Western Arm. Your Excellency.
Your Excellency. Obviously, they hate him because he's an Arcadian, isn't he? He's an Imperial.
People of Rabanastre, is it with hatred you look upon your consul? With hatred you look upon the Empire?
Yeah.
There was little point in asking. But know this, I harbor no idle hopes of frustrating that hatred. Nor shall I ask your fealty. That is the due of your fallen king, and rightly so. King Ramanas loved his people. strove to bring you peace. His was a rule worthy of your devotion. Even now, he remains among you, protecting you. His ardor for the peace and weal of Dalmasca falters not. I would ask only that you do your king honor. Together let us embrace the peace His Majesty would surely desire. 2 years now divide us from war's bitter end, yet still its shadow looms over all, stifling the infant peace, a pall only you may cast off. Achieve but this one thing, and your hatred of me and of the Empire will grieve me not. I will stand fast. I will endure your hatred, suffer your slings and arrows. I will defend Dalmasca. Here I will pay my debt. I swear it now. Though King Ramanas and Lady Ash be gone, they stand ever at the side of their people. Wow. In honoring peace, you do honor to their memory and to Dalmasca. What I ask plain. My hopes now rest with you.
Dude's got a silver tongue. I mean, straight back to Arcadia. Bit pandery, isn't it? I wonder if he means what he says, or he's just sort of giving the speech that people want to hear. You know, like a real politician.
Is Rabadaster to your liking, my lord?
It is magnificent. Take this cathedral, for instance. Elegant, yet whimsical in its execution. A stunning example of Galtean architecture. I hope Lord Gramus might one day look upon it himself.
Lord Gramus.
The patron of this evening's banquet, may it please your excellency.
Our boy Magello.
I am Magello, your highness. It is truly a profound honor to make the acquaintance of our future emperor, highness.
Future emperor.
Join me in welcoming
That's
you.
enough of highness. Though indeed I am our emperor's son, I am no prince. Arcadia's emperor is freely chosen by her people. I am but an elected official and nothing more.
I meant no disrespect.
Now that I think on it, I would not have you address me as Lord Consul, for that matter.
No?
Oh?
Henceforth, I am a citizen of Rabanastre. Why don't you call me Vane?
Oh.
I could not. That would not be right.
Call him Mr. Vane.
I've just the remedy for that. Tonight you will join me, and we shall drink until you call me by name.
Oh, he looks uncomfortable. Oh, he's adorable. I love Magello.
How can he stand about to him like that?
Vaughn, you just do not.
Vaughn, get your head out of your ass. You
not
can't.
doing it because he wants to.
No. Well done, Pinello.
You know what would happen if he didn't.
I know, it's just...
So, what would you do different?
It's just frustration, isn't it?
I don't know.
Especially after what happened to his brother.
Well... I'd do something.
Then do something.
Vaughn. Vaughn, you haven't heard a single word I've said, have you?
Yeah, I tend not to listen.
This place has changed so much. It's like it's not even Rabanastre anymore. Like the Empire is swallowing it whole.
I mean, they do own it. Finders keepers and all that.
Hey, Penel, that fate tonight. You think they'll let us in?
Yeah, alright.
Are you crazy? It's in the palace, and we don't have an invitation if you hadn't noticed.
So, how are we getting in?
As if I'd know. Why not ask Magello to get you in? Or go see old Dallin in Lowtown.
Dallin in Lowtown?
Interest, Vaughn.
I told you, I'm going to take back what's ours. Give back to Dalmasca. Come on. What do you think?
Come on.
If I find something, and it fetches a good price, how about I buy you all dinner?
Oh, please. You know as well as I do the first thing you'd buy is an airship. All hail Vaughn, Sky Pirate of Dalmasca. It's got a nice ring to it. Stay
yeah, it does.
trouble.
Stay out of trouble. Nope.
An airship. I don't know. Maybe.
Oh no.
Not through Magello. Time to pay old Dallin a visit.
Aha, so we're gonna go to Low Town, are we? Them guys looking nefarious, yo. You're now free to enter Low Town and leave Rabanastre, which is very nice indeed. Okay, let me have a quick check of Low Town. I don't think there's a lot we can do yet. I think the door for Low Town... There are 2 ways to get into Low Town, and one of them is this way. Stairway to Low Town. Fantastic. That familiar music to me. I swear to God. Okay, so this is like the should we say the poorer district, the underbelly of Rabanastre. Probably wasn't that nice to begin with, let alone from when the Imperials took over. But there are shops and things that you can purchase from here. Purchase from in here. But we want to head... Where do we want to head? We're quite far away from our destination, right? Yeah, we're going the wrong way entirely. I have good map reading skills. But I love the sort of the aesthetic of it with the carpets hanging down and stuff like that. What was it before it was Low Town, you know? God, the music's great. I love it. It's like... It's got that urban feel to it, but it still feels kind of upbeat and fun. Right. There's also a thing here. And I want to show you before we speak to Dallin, which I think is that door there. So, see this little chest? See it? That one there. Do not collect that. I think it's that one. Give me a second. So that, ladies and gents, we don't want to open that. For love nor money, don't open it. Because it gives us a chance. There's a couple of urns in the game, or boxes, or what have you, that we don't want to open. Because, I suppose this is a bit of a spoiler, but it's only like an equipment spoiler, so is it really a spoiler? That is going to contain the Zodiac Spear. Zodiac Age, makes sense. Which is, it says here, it says in the book, the most powerful weapon in Final Fantasy XII. So don't collect that, and we'll come back to it later. Because it's going to give us the Zodiac Spear. But anyway, we're going to talk to old Dallin. Dallin's house.
Ah, if it isn't Von Ratsbane.
See what I mean by overly compressed?
On how to secure something bigger and in armor by the East Gate?
What? You already heard about that?
Wise I may not be, but well informed I am.
They'll get what's coming to them someday. Believe me.
Believe me.
But that's not why I'm here.
Do tell.
Do tell.
I want to know how to sneak into the palace. They've got to have some great stuff in there. Thought I'd partake.
Not one to mince words, are you, boy?
Are you,
the
boy?
Empire protects all that's hers, and that means the palace and all the treasures inside.
That's why I'm gonna do it. To take back what's ours.
Really?
So, our champion of the sewers aspires to noble action. Admirable. Perhaps I can help you.
He's a man who knows.
Ah, now that I think on it, there was a rumor. Yes, a secret passageway into the palace vaults. A door and a magicked stone that opens the way.
Magicked stone.
This is exactly why I came to talk to you first, Dallin. So, where's this, magicked stone?
Oh, I've had it for years, if I can remember where I've tucked it away.
Tucked it away. I like his accent a lot. Not that we get to hear it now, because you're going to have to hear my stupid accent. Excuse me. I've heard all I need. Oh, this is Vaughn saying it. I've heard all I need. So this, crescent stone. Can I have it? Then I can find a way to the secret passage into the palace, right? Not much of a listener, are you? The Crescent Stone has lost its magics. Without the power of the Sunstone, it will be of little use. Right. So where can I get one of these Sunstones? You seek the Giza Plains, or Giza. Speak with the nomads there. They will find you a Sunstone. Leave by the south gate and continue south. Their village is not too far. There are likely to be beasts on the plains, so be careful, my boy. I don't have to worry about me. I'll be back before you know it. So let's head to the south gate. The Gareth South Gate. I don't even like football. I don't know why I made that reference. Let's see. Giza Plains. Hang a right here, and I'm practically at Southgate. This will be easy. So let's do it. Man, the controller vibrates like crazy when you open that. There should be a save stone out here. Of a different colour, I believe. Yeah, see it? Okay, let's do a save. Okay, save teleport. That's going to come in handy much later on. Okay, we're still a bit of a moppet, but that's fine. It's better than being a muppet, which is, if you're American, that's an insult over here. Call someone a muppet. Anyway, that is where I'm going to leave this episode. I am going to head out. It says in the Giza Plains... let me show you. So it says in the Giza Plains we need to be 3rd level. Recommended 3rd level. So I'm going to leave this episode here. Probably do a little bit of grinding. My first proper grinding in the game. I might get a few levels up, maybe, depending on what happens, just to give us a head start so that we can plow through to the next sort of bits. So let me go ever so slightly ahead. Yeah, because when we get to the next part, we want to be level 4. So I'm going to step away. I'm going to do a bit of leveling up here and just, you know, do that away from screen, because you don't want to see me just bashing things around and hurting things. That's going to give us a couple of things that we could hopefully buy some magic and things like that. So, because that's what we need. But anyway, now we're going to go and head to the nomads, because we want to get inside the palace and give back to Dalmasca, when what actually Vaughn means is steal for his own poverty, basically. He gives off this air of, yeah, I'm a true member of, like, Dalmasca. I'm a true Rabanasterian. But what he actually is maybe a little bit selfish, maybe a little bit naive, but that's how it is. We're planning to get into the palace. That's going to be so excited, because we're going to be introduced to some really cool characters. I can't wait. Anyway, if you enjoyed this episode, then please support the channel by hitting the subscribe button, then click the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, because it really helps, I promise you. But more importantly, remember to always take it easy.